Where did you land in California?
In Gardena. Yeah.
You just throw a dart at a map and say, all right, we're going to drive there?
No,
or
her
is it-
parents lived in Gardena.
Okay.
So we had to live with somebody, you know. But actually, I had like 3 certificates of completion because I still knew that I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. And I actually got a high school diploma from Gardena High School, you know. And realizing, like I was talking to you about, I wasn't a dumb kid. I was slow, you know. I guess for me, when I had learned something, I needed to learn it, you know. I couldn't learn a little bit and, you know, try to add on to it. I just had to know it before I could go forward. So we lived in Gardena, where I had my daughter, my first daughter. And then we moved, I got a job as a telephone company, as Station I, and then I went to repair, which was that was a lot of fun, installing phones and stuff. Some of the experiences I had there were really amazing. So I ended up in Selmar, and I was working for Ralph's Grocery Warehouse as a receiving clerk. And then, I worked in Ralph's Grocery Warehouse first. And then they promoted me to a receiving clerk on 3rd and Vermont at the original Ralph's there, where I ended up being the training receiving clerk for the new ones. And then from there, I went to Big Bear, which I lived up there for a little over 7 years. And I had, I had my second daughter in Selmar. And then I went to Big Bear where I had my last child, my youngest son. And
That moving kept you happy.
well,
It helps, new location, right?
it was like I always thought I was going to make it type thing, you know what I mean? And I was driving up. I had a Cadillac Eldorado, and I was going to Big Bear, you know, with my wife and my kids. But I had a Ford too. My wife stayed down here, and I went up there and I got a job installing carpet, and then. Backing up a little bit, when I was in Selmer, I met this guy, and he talked me into getting into construction. So that's where my construction career grew. And I caught on pretty quick. I mean, it was like that one time when I was talking to the carpenter guys, you know, and they were asking if he was a journeyman, and you know, I said, yeah, you know, and they say, well, what's the difference between a 8-penny nail and a 16-penny? And I said, everybody knows it's 8-penny. He says, what? I said, it's a 16. You know, and I just caught on quick with a lot of that stuff. Your face is going to break from smiling.
I just am so happy you're here.
But
I've been talking about this for like 2 months.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
well, I was supposed to do this a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what happened. I don't know.
You're too busy for us.
No, I don't
Can
think
fit us
so.
into your schedule.
No.